Happy World AIDS Day. This year's theme is Remember and Commit. This annual event serves as a reminder of the global struggle to end HIV related stigma and also an opportunity to honor those we have lost due to HIV. Just kind of rallying a cry to commit to working toward a day when HIV is no longer a public health threat. Even though we've gone so far in terms of PrEP, people are still treating HIV like it's a very scary thing. I feel like people don't realize that that's what we refer to as stigma. Treating HIV like a plague is stigma. Treating people living with HIV different because they have HIV, and not even considering if they're undetectable or not. If people tell you they're undetectable, that means they cannot transmit the virus to you. So do not treat people who are undetectable like they're going to transmit HIV to you. In this day and age, we have the effective treatment to keep people virally suppressed. That means that people cannot seroconvert while they're undetectable or just virally suppressed. That's how far we've gotten with HIV and antiretroviral therapy. Use antiretroviral therapy for PrEP. People seem to completely understand PrEP very well, but people are still feeling hesitant, or something about undetectable, untransmittable is not clicking for some people. Truth be told, since 2016, the CDC had declared that anyone who is undetectable cannot transmit HIV. One way to really end the stigma is by recognizing U equals U. Undetectable means untransmittable. Stop treating HIV like a crime. Stop treating HIV like it's contagious. Stop dehumanizing people living with HIV. A lot of people have died, and a lot of them died alone because people treated them like shit. This 35th World AIDS Day, we need to recognize ourselves in how we are treating HIV, because it just astonishes me the fact that we still treat HIV like this very scary thing, like it's the end of the world. That's why when people receive an HIV diagnosis, it becomes very, very traumatic. I feel like a lot of people may say, oh, well, that's not traumatic. Well, let me explain this to you. When you get an HIV result and you get a negative, you get that sense of relief, like, oh, thank God. Now try to put your shoes in that same situation, not receiving that news that you are negative. You don't get that sense of relief. You don't get that, you just get choked on it, and you drown in it, and you have an oh shit moment. That's how it feels like. It doesn't help that people on PrEP are constantly engaging in high-risk behaviors while at the same time stigmatizing people living with HIV for doing the same types of behaviors. Another thing too is that we treat HIV like, oh, if someone has it, it's because they did something to deserve this. Do not treat people with HIV any different. You can use PrEP, use it wisely, but also use PrEP kindly. Use PrEP with love, because PrEP was meant as a drug to fight stigma, not add stigma. Happy World AIDS Day, and I hope you've learned something from this video, and I'll be making a lot more. Take care. Much love.